903 MBR, so mag bass rod in the new GLX series. This one's a 7.6 medium heavy, and it's a fast action. 7 to 7.6 medium heavy fast action is kind of your most versatile rod blank out there on the market if you're looking to do a whole bunch of stuff with it. You could tell that that full cork handle on these actually does add a tiny little touch of weight to them. This one came in at 4.1 ounces, which is incredibly lightweight. But I was surprised because the rod feels just so well balanced. It felt even lighter than that. That's still super light, don't get me wrong, it's insane, but these full cork handles are, to me, a good balancing thing. I just like the way they feel on my side when I set the hook. The way I fish a rod, I enjoy the full cork handle. I love the fact that they don't have threads on the foregrip here. It's just a nice, smooth, small, understated cork foregrip on there. Their CI4 reel seats are on these, and they have silicone carbide or SIC Fuji K guides on them. Really nice high-end rods from G Loomis. Looking forward to bending this one and seeing if this is my new favorite, which I keep finding as I bend these, GLX rod from G Loomis. All right, here we are, that 903C mag bass rod. So this is a 7'6" medium heavy fast action long rod. Like 7'6" is still long to me anyway. They are when you have an 18-foot bass boat. I'm bending this thing and it definitely feels like an old school fast action rod. I shouldn't even say necessarily old school, but you definitely, when you load it up and give it tons of power, it's because of the length of the rod, I guess with my eyes looking at it, it doesn't seem as fast as I would have pictured it being. When I just impart action on it, you can see that it is fast, but it is, even just imparting a little wrist action to it, it's a little slower than I expected. So first one of the bunch so far, the GLX, is where I would say, if I had my way to rate the rods, which G Loomis probably doesn't care what I think the action of the rod is, I put this one a little bit more towards that fast moderate, which does exist. There's rods out there like that, but I see moving bait rod with this thing, or a braid rod, a long distance like offshore rod with braided line or an extremely low stretch fluorocarbon. Most our fluorocarbons nowadays are stretchier than old school mono, so don't fall for any of that. It doesn't stretch stuff. We've been bending a lot of that here too. And this rod, definitely, you could easily throw a big plug on this thing or things with treble hooks and not feel like it is too fast in action to pull hooks away, treble hooks, or lose fish or anything like that. Without a doubt, I'm very positive that it's more in that fast moderate action than it is fast action. But if I had to choose, if they were locking it down where they weren't going to do that action in the family, I could see how they got fast out of it, because it is true, when you just start imparting a little action on it, it definitely wants to just bend in that top third of the rod. But man, I'm telling you right now, the slightest bit of power and it's climbing all the way halfway down this rod in power. So very interesting one here, not as fast as I'd have pictured, really light, feels really good. If you're looking for a versatile long rod here that you could fish moving baits and bottom contact stuff with, check out this one, the 903C GLX.